So welcome to Monday Morning Yoga. Thank you for joining. And we will try and warm our bodies up a little bit. Maybe you can mute yourselves on that side if you're joining via Meet. And then once you're muted, let's soften our gaze and close our eyes as we begin to arrive here together. This morning, just notice your breath as you settle onto your mat. Notice the length of your breath, noticing the depth of your breath. And as you notice this, trying to stay in neutral and trying to stay in love, just accepting your breath for what it is this morning. And then beginning to breathe up and down your center line. So on your inhale, I don't know if on the inhale, breathing from the root chakra up to your crown, and on the exhale, the breath moves down from your crown chakra to your root. So just witness the breath moving up and down the center line. Also using your breath as a brush, so allowing your breath to brush up and down your body, noticing all sensations, and doing this without any judgment. Just being aware of how your body feels this morning. And then seeing these feelings, these sensations for what they are. Stories that are stored in our bodies. Next time you breathe down your center line, you can release this way of breath and just notice the after effect. And then warming up this morning with 3 rounds of Kapalbhati, which is fire breath. So this is a sharp inhale and exhale, where you just focus on that exhale. The inhale happens automatically as your diaphragm pumps through the breath. And we'll do it until we can't anymore. Beginning with a deep breath in, and then going and then releasing this breath, noticing effects. And then again, taking another breath in for round 2. And beginning on your exhale. And then coming to stillness, again noticing the effects. And then doing one more round, starting with a breath in. And then just releasing the breath, noticing the effects, and And bringing your palms to meet, connecting into your heart space this morning. And just taking a moment to set your intention for this practice. Good, and then when you're ready, bring your hands to your knees, lengthening with your breath in. And then on your exhale, we gently begin neck rotation. So let the chin roll across your chest. And on your inhale, allow the head to come up, the chin. So making these movements quite energetic to begin with. Making them nice and small, connecting your movement to your breath. And just noticing any stiffness, any sensations. Wherever you are, if you need to pause somewhere to feel into a sensation, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, just continuing with these circles. As we change direction, moving now in the opposite direction. And slowly finding stillness, coming to stillness, then dropping your right hand to the mat, walking it out to the side, and then exhale, drop your left ear to the left shoulder, trying to keep your spine straight here, so not leaning over to that right side, drawing your ear gently to your left shoulder. So the ear is going into the opposite direction. The ear is on the shoulder that's not extended down. Auntie Kathy, there we go. And then inhale back to center with the hand and the head, sighing it all out. And left hand goes to your mat. Exhale, right ear to that right shoulder. Maybe walking the left hand out a little bit here, taking some deep breath as you feel into your neck this morning. Maybe there's a little bit of stiffness on the one side, a few stories hanging out in the neck and shoulders of stress and tension. Just allowing yourself to let them go now. And inhale, coming back to center and sighing the breath out. And then inhale, drop your chin to your chest. And then on your exhale, coming back up to center. Inhale, drop your chin to your chest. And exhale, coming back to center. One more inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, back to center. Good, inhale, sweeping your arms into a T position, shoulder height. Lengthening through your fingertips here, reaching with your palms, with your fingers. Staying here for a few breaths, noticing your navel now, and just maybe moving that gently towards your spine, feeling that connection, feeling that sensation of being held. And then on the exhale, tucking your chin, bringing your palms to meet as you keep your arms straight. And then inhale, opening up through the arms, the chest, the throat. And exhale to close again. And then finding your breath and connecting your movement to your breath this morning. On your exhale, you rounding your back, tucking your chin, palms meet, arms are straight, and on your inhale, they open up. And this is a heart chakra opening exercise. This breath work and movement opens up our heart chakra, deeply connects us to love, to kindness and compassionate actions, compassionate words, and also compassionate thoughts. And next time your arms come into a T position, shoulder height, just staying there, feeling into the sensations. Inhale, sweeping your arms up into the air, interlace your fingers, and then push your palms to the roof, lengthening here. Feeling that length, feeling that space. And then exhale, bending over to the right. Inhale, back, center. And exhale, bending over to the left. Inhale, back, center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, back, center. And exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back, center. Good. Inhale to reach those arms a little higher. And then exhale to let them float down to your knees. I'm just noticing all sensations in the arms and the shoulders. Maybe across the upper back. Good, and then leaving your hands on your knees, lengthen with the breath in. And then exhale, beginning some body rotations, coming forward on your exhale and coming backwards on your inhale. And just using your breath here to connect to your movement, finding your range of motion, and feeling into the body this morning, how everything feels. And then changing direction. And then making these circles smaller as you come up to stillness, come up to center. And then placing your right hand on the mat again. Inhale, sweeping that left hand up. And then exhale as you bend over to the right. You can walk your right hand out as far to the right as you can, keeping both hips firmly grounded onto the mat. And then lifting that left shoulder up, letting it stack onto your right, opening up the heart. Oh, breathing here. Looking underneath that armpit as well. Gazing to the roof. Breathing into the space. And then exhale to look down. Inhale, coming up to center. And then taking a moment to sigh your breath out. Let it all go. Left hand comes onto the mat. Inhale, right hand sweeps up. And then exhale, bending over to that left again. Reaching that arm as far to the left as you can. Keeping both hips firmly grounded. And then opening up through the chest. Stacking that right shoulder. Looking underneath the armpit here again. Finding space. Breathing deeply. Trying to keep the body centered as well, not leaning back or forward. Exhale to look down. Inhale, coming up to center. And sighing the breath out. Good, and then inhale to lengthen through your body again. And then exhale, twisting to the right, using the core to twist and placing your left hand on your right thigh, right hand behind you. Looking over that right shoulder, lengthening again with another breath in. And then exhale, maybe moving a little deeper into this twist. So finding a space where you can feel movement. And these twists help to detoxify our bodies. Just feeling that detoxification action while we're sitting in this asana. And then exhale brings the head back to center. Inhale brings the body. And sighing your breath out again. Letting it all go. Lengthening again. Inhale. And then exhale, twisting over to the left. Again, finding that connection with your navel and your spine. So moving them towards one another. Feeling how that helps to keep you held. Keep you firm and connected. Exhale brings the head through. Inhale brings the body through. And sighing the breath out. Good, and then making your way onto your hands and knees for tabletop. And as you find this position, spread your fingers nice and wide, bringing your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Let your head hang, and then tuck your toes behind you. We'll just begin with a few little warm-up rotations. Exhale, drop your heel to the bum. And then moving to the side on your inhale, let your shoulders gently pass over your wrists, pushing the hips to the other side and back down to the bum. So feeling into these rotations, feeling into your knees, your wrists, your shoulders, all the different areas of the body where we're sending breath, prana, and also blood to circulate, to restore, to rejuvenate, changing direction. Let me just move this a little bit. There we go. And then coming to stillness. And then letting your head hang down completely, getting ready for cat and cow. So on the inhale, lift your chin and tailbone. For cow pose, just staying here for a few breaths. Noticing your belly that's dropped to the earth. And then on the exhale, moving to cat pose. And staying here for a few breaths. So rounding through your back, tucking your chin and tailbone. And then we flow with our breath. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And now flowing with your breath, finding your rhythm, connecting breath and movement. And then coming to stillness after your next round, coming to a neutral spine, and then keeping your knees and your hips where they are, walking your hands to the front of your mat, and then lifting up your tailbone a little bit, seeing if you can drop your chest and chin to your mat for puppy pose. And taking some deep breath here, opening up through the back, opening up through the shoulders, lengthening through your arms. And then inhale to lift your chin off the mat, activate through your elbows as you slide onto your belly. Pushing through your elbows, coming to Sphinx pose. So for the Sphinx pose, I'm just changing direction. You want your elbows under your shoulders, and pushing through your palms and your elbows. And then exhale, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, back center. Exhale, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, back center. Exhale, looking over the left. Inhale, back center. And exhale, looking over the right. Inhale, back center. Good, and then slowly releasing the elbows out to the sides, letting your chest come to the mat, resting one hand on top of the other, and just resting your forehead onto your hands. And then lifting your head up, bringing your elbows into the mat. This time bringing the elbows in front of you. in front of your chest and bringing your hands together, maybe pretending like you're holding onto like a handlebar or something, yeah? This is called pulling cobra. So you want to lift those hands towards you, almost like you're pulling on your horse reins. So, and also squeezing not bringing the hands together, but bringing them like you're holding onto some railings or reins. Doing a little bit of horse riding here. So keep pulling the hands towards your face. You'll feel the forearms, the wrists, and also the lower back for pulling cobra. Taking some breath here. Trying to get my pulling cobra right. There we go. So I'm recording the class this morning to put it on YouTube for the first time, but I'm not prepared, so my angles are wrong. We'll see how it goes. I might need to redo it tomorrow. Let's see. Just for your information. But you won't see you, you'll only see me. And then exhale, releasing your hands to the floor. Again, letting your elbows come out, letting your head rest on your hands. And then this time, again coming onto your elbows for Sphinx pose, so parallel palms. And we're going to go to seal pose here. So just feel your lower back if it is able to extend a little further, bringing those fingers out to the sides of your mat, and then inhale, pushing up through your arms for a little deeper back bender. Also remembering, draw that navel into your spine, helping with protecting the lower back. Good, looking forward, breathing, softening your shoulders, pulling your shoulder blades down your spine. And just taking a few more breaths here. And then exhale, coming down to the elbows, bringing your palms underneath, your hands underneath your face again to rest your forehead on your mat. Then taking a deep breath in, yeah. Opening up your mouth and sighing your breath out. Bringing the hands under your shoulders, getting ready for a full cobra. So inhale, cobra 1, maybe half the way up for cobra 1. And then exhale, coming back down. So just making sure the hands are under the shoulders this time and not in front of you. Good. Inhale, cobra 2. Relaxing the shoulders down from the ears as well, away from the ears. Exhale, coming down. We do 2 more cobras. Inhale, cobra up. Number 3. Exhale, down. And then the last time, inhale, cobra up. And then stay here for a few breaths. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, back center. And exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, back center. Exhale over the right shoulder. Inhale, back center. And exhale over the right shoulder. Inhale, back center. Good. Then tuck your toes behind you, push up onto your knees. And bring your knees to meet one another. Dropping your bum to your heels. And going for rabbit pose. So bringing your forehead, your crown of your head onto the mat. And also reaching behind you to touch your heels. So this is rabbit pose. Rounding through the back, making yourself nice and small. Taking some breath here, really squeezing yourself together. And then inhale, coming up slowly, rolling your spine up, coming to hero pose, sitting on the shins. If this is not available to you, you can take a block or a cushion and put that on your heels, and this is going to lighten this position for you. You can move it in a little bit more. That's going to take some pressure off it. Otherwise, if you're happy to sit on your heels, you can go ahead and sit on your heels, lengthening through your spine. Inhale, bring your arms open into a T position. And then exhale, twisting over to the left. Looking over that left shoulder. Drawing the navel in. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, come up to center. And then exhale, twisting over to the right. Looking over that right shoulder. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, over to the left. Looking behind. Inhale, up center. Exhale, over to the right. Twisting. Inhale, up center. And last time, exhale, over to the left. Inhale, up center. And this time, exhale, bring both hands down to the floor, coming into tabletop. Bring your knees under your hips. Hands under the shoulders. Good, and then beginning with some leg movement on the left side. Inhale, left leg out in front of you. Behind you. Just checking your hips, so make sure they're level. And then bend your knee, sending your sole of the foot to the sky. Inhale, lift the sole up to the sky, almost like you're kicking the roof. And exhale, coming back to neutral. Inhale, lifting up, kicking the roof. Exhale, neutral. So this is a buttocks exercise. Inhale, pushing up the sole to the roof. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Good. Sending that foot to the back of the room again. And then inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bring the knee to your nose, rounding the back, tucking in here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, rounding and tucking. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. And last time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Send your leg out again to the back of the room and drop your toes to the floor. And then push that heel backwards, so finding a nice stretch in the calf muscle. Taking a few breaths here. Good. You have to be able to laugh. Good, and then doing the other side, bringing both knees to meet one another. I'm changing sides again. Good, and then having our right leg out behind us. Straightening it, and then bending the knee so that the foot is towards the roof. Inhale, kick the foot up. Exhale, down. Inhale, 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 up. Exhale, down. 3 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Then straighten that foot behind you. Lengthen through the leg. Inhale here. And exhale, knee to nose around your back. Tuck that knee in. Inhale up. Lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to round. Inhale, lengthen again. Staying here, and then drop your toes to the mat and pull your heel towards the back of the room. You'll feel that nice stretch, trying to get the heel down to the floor, into your calf, into the back of your leg. Good, and then bringing your knees to meet and making your way onto your bum, any way that works for you. Bringing your hands to your heart, lengthen your spine, draw your navel in, deep breath in, and then exhale as you, with control, release your spine down to the mat, vertebra for vertebra. And when when you get your sigh, your breath out, bringing your hands next to your body, and then hugging your knees in to your chest. Maybe taking a little rock and roll from side to side here. Then sending both legs up into the air, finding stillness and making an active position. So drawing the balls of your feet to the roof, drawing your navel to your spine, and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open to wide straddle. And here again, you want the feet to be active, the balls of the feet pushing to the sky, nice active inside thigh muscles. And then inhale, coming together with control. Exhale to widen. Inhale, coming in. Exhale to wide straddle. Inhale, coming together with the feet. Exhale, wide straddle. Inhale, coming together, squeezing the thighs. Exhale, opening up with control. As far as you can, inhale, coming up. Exhale to squeeze. To go back. And then when you're in wide straddle, staying in your next wide straddle. Checking in with your navel, that it's drawn to your spine. Keep breathing here. And then inhale, coming back to center. Lifting up your head and shoulders, finding your calves. Squeezing your head towards your knees. And then exhale, release your head and shoulders back down. Then sending your feet towards your head. So using your hip flexors and your core, bringing the legs a little closer to your head. Keep your head relaxed so you'll feel a little restorative action. If you need to use your hands, you can do that a little bit, move them closer, but then let go of the legs, let them stay where they are. Without your hands, see if they can stay there. Maybe they tremble a little bit. That's okay, that's just some tension and trauma being released. So trying to stay in the tremor if possible by using your breath. And then coming back to neutral, allowing your left leg to float down to the mat and hold on to your right knee, bring it into your chest, squeezing it in. And then hold on to the right knee with your right hand, bring your left hand to the mat, the floor next to you, and then exhale, open that right knee up to the right side, using the hand to push down on the knee gently. Trying to keep both those hips level and connected to earth. And then inhale back to center, using the leg for movement. Changing hands, bringing your left hand onto the knee, right hand onto the mat, and then draw that knee across your body. This time keeping both shoulders connected to earth, moving that knee as close to the floor as you can. Looking over to the opposite side, the right side, twisting through the spine. And then inhale back to center, both hands on the knee, drawing it into your chest. Inhale, lift your head up off the mat, squeezing the knee and the head together. And then exhale, coming down with your head and shoulders. Sending that right leg up into the air. And then also the left leg. Good, and then bending the left knee, holding onto that left knee and let the right leg just float down with control. Squeezing that left knee in. Giving it a good squeeze, keeping your right leg active. And then holding on with your left hand, right hand on the mat, and opening up that knee to the left, drawing that knee as close to the floor as you can, trying to keep both hips level here. And then inhale back to center, changing hands on that knee. Exhale, left hand to the mat, right hand on your knee, and then moving that left knee across the body to the right, keeping both shoulders connected to earth and moving that knee as far across as you can. Inhale back to center, hugging the knee in. Now lift your head up to meet the knee. Exhale, bringing it back down. Bring your right knee to meet your left knee. Hug both knees in. Maybe rocking from left to right here again. Enjoying a little massage. And then coming to stillness and place both feet on the mat about a hip distance apart. The heels quite close to your buttocks. And pushing into the inside of your feet on the inhale, lift your pelvis off the floor. Drawing your navel to your spine, coming to this bridge pose. Keep squeezing the thighs towards one another by bringing the weight to your inner foot. Lifting up, drawing your navel in. And with your exhale, slowly releasing the vertebra down to your mat one at a time. Rounding your lumbar spine, middle of your back, tilting onto your tailbone, and then coming back to neutral. And then one more time, bringing your knees into your chest, hugging them in. Inhale, let your head come up, giving yourself a big squeeze. And then on your exhale, finding your Shavasana, releasing into your final asana. The most important one, just lying here to do nothing. And just taking this moment, a few deep breaths in and out. Notice, feel, and breathe. Taking a deep breath in and sighing your breath out as you begin to move your toes and your fingers, maybe your ankles and your wrists. And then with another deep breath in, reach your arms overhead and give your body a big stretch. Inhale. Maybe hold your breath as you squeeze and tighten all the muscles. And then exhale, release. Letting go. Softening. Surrendering into this moment. Thanks, Joni. And bringing both knees into your chest, hugging them in, rolling over to the right, and gently coming up with minimal effort. Bringing your palms to meet again, connecting into your heart space. Just taking a moment to feel into this experience. Hopefully feeling a little bit warmer. We didn't go too wild today. So just taking a moment to thank yourself for coming onto your mat. Thanking each other. And then finishing off in a space of gratitude. Just feel into that sensation of thanking, being grateful, and just maybe feeling into everything you are grateful for. And then I'll say thank you very much and have a wonderful, peaceful day. Namaste. Well done, everyone.